Hello everyone, hope you guys are well. So today is my 43rd birthday and I wanted to share the message with the world about my life experiences, and I say them as golden nuggets because these are the things which I have learned from all these years, and I have experimented and things which I have been going through in the real life examples, and those things I came to a conclusion that if I had that kind of knowledge before, um, perhaps I wouldn't have made so many mistakes, which I did. So I thought on this occasion of my 43rd birthday, as on every birthday of mine, I'm sharing some kind of message with my family, friends, and this time I wanted to extend it further down to the rest of the world as well. So I thought I will just record it for everyone. Maybe this will give you some benefit in some way and shape and form. So the first thing, the first message I've got on my 43rd birthday for everybody is about situational awareness. So sometimes in our lives, there are lots of things happen and we interpret it in a way which is actually not the right perhaps way, or it doesn't leads to a better outcomes. So for example, if I give an example, if you're going on a motorway or on the road and somebody just cross past you and then overtakes you and goes further down, you would be instantaneously really upset, and perhaps you would use the swear word for the person who has crossed you. But if you are aware that he has got his wife on the back of the seat who is going into labor and he needs to get to the hospital real quick, otherwise it will be real emergency and it could lead to life-threatening situation, then if you knew this situation, then how would you have reacted? Perhaps you have stopped your car and given him a way to go further ahead. So that's what I mean by situational awareness. But as human beings, we don't always know the full situation, and in most of the circumstances, or in some circumstances, it might not be even possible to know the full situation. But give people margin of error and think them as human beings and think about life, because it just happens and we don't know who's going through what kind of the situation the other person is going through. So maybe your relative, your somebody of your friend might have done something or might have just said something and they didn't mean that, or they would have just done something and their situation was as such that it just happened. So being more understanding of other by understanding the situation and the circumstances in which certain things have happened would actually really make your life peaceful, and it will make your life much more hassle-free. So that will give you peace of mind, and that is what I'm going to implement in my life as well. Having situational awareness, things which are happening, we don't always have to react in a situation that leads to not good outcomes. The second thing is my life experiences is giving time to your family, your loved ones, giving them time because there was a research conducted, and actually maybe it's not a research or something which people just observed, people who are dying on their deathbed. Some nurses asked them what is the most thing which they basically regretted most, or they would have wanted to do more. Everybody said they would wanted to spend more time with their loved ones, with their family and friends. Nobody said, oh, I wanted to spend more time in the office and stuff like that. So I understand people like their work and would like to give more time to it as well, which is okay and fine. But please don't ignore your family and loved ones, because you get this life just once, and if you give it all to your work and office, then there's nothing left for others. And you can make a better life by giving more time to your loved ones. So I would encourage you to do more of that if you're not doing that already. And if you're already doing that, then I would ask you to look at the quality of time you're spending with them. What kind of person you are when you are with them. Are you being always being like angry or being fussy around them? Then you will be remembered in that way. So I mean, this is how people perceive you, so create good memories, be lenient with your family and give them love, share and care, so that you are remembered as a good person and somebody who cared for the family members. I mean, if you have a personality like, obviously, that you are a little bit of a criticizing person, that's okay, people know, but still you tell them that you love your family and you're always there for them. And the third message is, that is the last one because the video is getting really long, but the third is decision making. So making rash decisions has cost me in my life as well. Things, for example, with employer or with buying something, just getting in there in a hurry. Not all decisions you can take all the time in the world. Some decisions you will have to make quick ones, but others I would advise that just take your time and think through it rather than making an emotional decision. Make a rational decision which is well thought of. So in certain circumstances you have got the time to think about, and then you can do on the balancing whereby by looking at the rationale of the situation and the prospects you are thinking about, and on the basis of that make a decision, rather than if you had a spat with someone and then you made an emotional decision. And certain decisions, they are best to be made really quick. There's no need to think for them for too much, because depending on what is at stake, and you have to make decisions on the basis of that. And yeah, taking too much time could also lead to paralysis by analysis. But some decisions you have to take your time and don't make the rash decisions, because it will cost you more, and it all depends on the decision you are making. The outcome will be positive or negative, or it might would work out or it might won't work out. But if I say to myself, if I had thought through certain things, then I would have made a better decision. Yeah, so those are the few things from me, and I'm trying to basically share my wisdom as I'm growing older. I don't have much time left in the universe. I'm already 43, so I thought this is the right time for me to just come out in an imperfect way. I'm not a perfectionist, so I just created this video very quickly, because today is my birthday and I just didn't have the time. I have to go now, and basically my family is waiting for me. So see you guys around, and if you like this video, please share in the comments if you basically learned anything from it, and if you've got any advices from your life experiences. And I hope you learned something from my experiences. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye now.